TJ, can you open the flaps and fold them down the body wash?
It is in memory and honor of a man who gave 22 years of his life in service to our country. He was in the military. He served in Iraq. He was back here still on active duty. He's a graduate of Landrum High School. And he and a fellow soldier was going to the aid of a woman who was fleeing domestic violence. And tragically, Charles and the other soldier were shot and killed by the man who was chasing the woman. For those of you who may not know what a stand down is, the term is a military term. It came mostly from Vietnam, the war in which I served, in which we would be in the infantry. We'd be out in the jungle and the rice paddies for days, weeks, months on end. And they would bring us in. It was called a stand down, so that we could get fresh clothes, hot chow, clean water, and more importantly for some of us, some sleep. We were tired. And they put a number of services towards us so that we could recoup for a couple of days before we went back out into the jungle and the rice paddies to search for the enemy. So that stand down term came to the United States through some of us who also started doing this with homeless veterans. We would set up a site where we'd invite homeless veterans in for a day of services in hopes that we could break the cycle of homelessness, if at all possible, or help them with whatever concerns they may have. So that's how stand downs became part of the fabric in the nation. There's almost 300 stand downs a year held across the nation, from Washington, D.C., San Francisco, California, Pocatello, Idaho, and Spartanburg, South Carolina. So it's a concept that's taken hold, has come across the nation, and again, several years back, Charles and a few others, we got involved together and we put on the first stand down ever here in the upstate.
We brought 35 students here from Air Force JROTC at Chapman High School, as well as 6 students from Interact Club are here today. And their main purpose here today is get everything set up and ready so that when the veterans show up here on Friday, they will have easy access to everything they need to get to. And then we'll provide escorts for them when they're here on Friday as well.
Today, my cadets, as well as myself, were helped setting up the program, the Upstate Stand Down. What we've done over the past few weeks is collected items throughout the district. And here our cadets are helping set up and get everything ready for Friday, when all the veterans will come in and get the supplies that they need.
It's a great feeling to make sure that these guys know someone cares about them. You know, they serve for our country, and so it's only right for us to serve them.
I'm just really proud of how much this program has grown. I was in this 3 years ago, I believe, my freshman year, for where we met, middle of nowhere, some warehouse, hard to find, hard to get to. And now we're in this huge, gorgeous facility, and I know that we'll be able to help so many more veterans so much more efficiently, and I'm really proud of how much the program has grown.
I think the veterans do appreciate what we're doing here, because some of them won't see this kind of support and love from the community that we're giving them. I think this is also a good opportunity for our cadets to stand up, show some leadership, and just stand out in the community.
I think there's 22 different services that will be represented here to provide support for homeless veterans, or veterans that are almost homeless or just one paycheck away. But I think the real importance is that the students get a chance to really work hand in hand with people who are really in need.
Of this wonderful event. It's a real great example for our students to really get out into their community and see the effect that they're having. They tend to gravitate towards their comfort zones when serving in their communities, and so this might be out of the comfort zone for some of them and really open their eyes to what they can actually accomplish within their community.
We are very fortunate. District 1 has always been a huge backer for us in terms of putting together comfort kits, collecting things for comfort kits that are given directly to the veterans when they come in. Today we're hosting any number of District 1 students We'll also host them again tomorrow on Thursday and again on Friday as they help us put together all the different goods that we're going to be giving to the veterans. They're going to be working hard over the next 3 days. On Friday, they'll be offered the chance to be an escort to a veteran and help them through all this process, to walk along beside them, help them do whatever the veteran wants them to do. So it's really exciting to see our young people involved with our veterans who come from all eras. I'm 73 years old. I'm a Vietnam veteran, but we have post 9/11 veterans here as well coming to this. And so our students, your students, District 1 students, get a chance to be involved on a very personal level. First 2 days, a lot of work. Third day, personal level with the veterans. So we're excited. Y'all been doing this for quite a while now too, several years. And we, quite frankly, it would be very difficult for us to do this if it were not for the help of the District 1 students. Y'all are phenomenal.